Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Nerdshire. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, there have been some changes? There might have been some changes? It's possible that there have been some changes. I'm honestly not entirely sure. Now, let me tell you a story. So, I've been trying to record this for the last couple of days, and I've had some problems with recording. My PC's been a little bit weird, and the game ends up stuttering like crazy and just not really being... It's playable, it's not watchable, so I'm not happy uploading something that's kind of subpar. And I've got no idea where I am. I don't know what you've seen and what you haven't, so I'm going to quickly recap everything I've done. So this is a highway now. There's a way over there. The reason that exists is because traffic will back up here and everyone used to go that way. Now they don't go that way. Now they go this way and along here and over this little road and along that road. You got it? Good. Keep up. So on top of that, we also have an off-ramp here that brings people across that way, across this bridge and into this area of town, which is good because that means that they can come along. They can come along the highway, they can go into this bit of town, and then go anywhere they want. And if they need to, they can go this way and straight across and back over that way and back into the industrial zone. Everyone seems really interested in going into that industrial zone. I don't know why. I guess they all want to work there. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. I don't know. We also have a way for people to get out of this district and back onto the highway and go down here and all the way along, and they can go under that bridge and into that industrial zone if they so desire. But if they don't want to do that, there are other changes that might appeal to them, such as the fact that we have a load of tiny little buildings along the front of this river, which is absolutely adorable. I love them. They look amazing. They're all offices, and I know I didn't want to put anything there to begin with, but I want to put them there now because they look absolutely amazing and adorable, and yeah, so that happened. We also have a load of commercial buildings over this way because why the hell not? I wanted to fill in the space with the tiny little buildings, and they look great. Whew. Are you keeping up? Good, because that's all you need to know, because today... wow, that was... there you go, there you go. If you're still watching after that, hello. Hello. Actually, you know what? I don't usually do this, but what I'll do, if you haven't turned the video off after listening to that, leave a comment saying that you stuck around for more than, like, 3 minutes. Because if you did, congratulations. Not giving you anything, just congratulations, and thank you. Anyway, the point of today's video is to do something with this island. That's pretty much it. It's to do something with this island. Also, you might notice a lot of abandoned buildings about the place. I turned off the auto bulldoze mod because it was throwing up some problems, and I sort of wanted rid of it, so I may have to go about and demolish a load of buildings from time to time. I will probably forget to do that, though. But anyway, the point of today is to get something on that island over there. So let's go ahead and pause the game, and we'll come across with... I have done a bit of this before. I've tried recording this same episode like 3 or 4 times now to get it to work, and I've never been able to do it. So I do have a bit of an idea for how I want to make this work. And it's basically, if I turn snapping on, it's basically that, and then outline the island with a load of these roads, like just the whole way around the island with that. But I don't know that that's necessarily such a good idea. So what I'm going to do instead is take this straight across the island like so. So something like that. And then I want to bring one off of there and straight down like this. So something about that way. But if I can get the same amount of blocks like there. So that'll work. And then what I'll do is come off like this by about that much, and kind of come down this way by about that much. Alright, so they don't necessarily match up, but that's fine. Could totally do that if I wanted to. Don't think I want to. That might look a little bit silly. What I'll do next, though, is go ahead and put in some of these. And I'm not quite sure what way I want to do this, to be honest, because it could cause some problems. But I think what we'll do is come off of here by, what's that, 3 blocks? And off of here by about 3 blocks. Alright. Then down here to the end. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do that. Okay, that works. And then I think I'll bring this across to here. Yeah, that's alright. And then that straight across. Yeah, we'll do that. Although I might need to get a mod that stops them from turning left there. That might be a good idea. Or put a roundabout there. I know people don't really like loads of roundabouts, but I think a roundabout might be a good idea for that spot, just to let traffic flow a little bit. How big are my roundabouts? Quite big. But I feel like it might be a good idea. Might be. We'll see. You know what? We'll just do it. We're just going to do it. This isn't going to be the only way into this district, don't worry. There will be other ones. I just feel like a roundabout is probably a good idea here. I don't quite know why. But let's just go ahead and link all of this up like so. Something like that to there. Something like that to there. Alright, I think I'll just leave it. I'll leave the 3-lane one there for now. Or will I? No, because it's gone the wrong way anyway. It needs to be flipped around. So let's just upgrade that into a 6-lane and flip the direction around so it goes the correct way. And then we turn off the traffic lights, and there we go. So that should let traffic flow reasonably well, which will be nice. And this is a bit ugly looking, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll bring this off in such a way that it works. We'll have some smaller roads along the coast. It'll look pretty decent. What I am going to need to do, and this is something I want to use these roads. I'll use straight roads, and we'll do something like this. Will this do what I want it to do? Just create different little blocks here and there. Because this might cause a lot of traffic, but I'm wanting to pack as much into this island as I possibly can. I don't want it to be a luxurious looking island. It needs to just be a fairly functional looking island. So how many? We've got 4 there, so can I get a gap of 4? So that's 1, 2, but that's 5. That's 4. Alright, so then a gap of 1 the whole way along, just to make it have a little bit of green space between all the buildings. Now the problem with this that I'm realizing is that this is going to encourage so much traffic to come off this way, and it'll not really push it to that middle avenue the way I want it to. So I may want to just flip some of these around a little bit. So we'll turn this one around. We'll turn this one around. We'll turn this one around. Then we'll flip this one, and this one. Alright, and then we're going to have a lot of traffic lights to get rid of at some point, but that'll be okay. So we'll do that, which I'm kind of liking the look of. So this one goes away from the middle avenue, so it should then maybe come to the middle avenue. Could be an idea. We'll do them all going the same way just to get the roads in place, and then we'll flip them around as we see fit. I'm not quite sure what way I want to do this, because it might cause some issues. I suppose if they're all... Oh, wait a minute. If they're all funneling towards the avenue, that's probably not a good thing. But if they're all sort of funneling away from the avenue, that might be a better thing. I'll leave that one the way it is. So this one is funneling away from the avenue. So this one should funnel to it. Alright, so we'll make them opposites. And this one's funneling to, that one's funneling away. So flip this one. Flip this one. That one's fine. That one is fine. That one needs to be flipped. That one needs to be flipped. And that's fine. So there's a load of grids, which is fine by me, because we can expand that at some point. But the other way I was thinking of people getting into this district was basically by doing this. So we bring this across like that, and then we go for a straight road just directly across here. But what I may do is that, actually. That could be a much better idea. Hold on a minute. So we bring this, we curve this out a bit. Like that. Then we go for a straight bridge like that. And then we demolish a bit of this to bring it back. Alright. Then we curve it around like that. Alright, that could work. That's 2 ways in. It's not the ideal way to do it, but it'll work. We'll turn those traffic lights off. I'm going to turn all the traffic lights off. Actually, well, you know what? we'll leave traffic lights on down here. But we are going to turn them off on this main road because there's going to be way too many of them. Leave them on there, but turn them off for all of these. And turn them off there as well. Okay, that might be better served as a one-way road, to be honest, but we'll see how that goes. So zoning currently wants commercial. So what I'll do is something like this. So come the whole way down here. Like that, maybe? That could work. So fill all of that space in. Alright, so that can be some commercial zoning. We'll go right to the end, because why not? And we'll do some here as well. So that's all commercial zoning. And then I'll do... I don't know that I necessarily want to zone in that main road is the only thing, because people will park on it. So perhaps that main road... That's actually something I completely overlooked, isn't it? That main road should absolutely have trees on it. Be a full boulevard so people don't park on it. Because they will absolutely park on it, basically. So there we go. That needs to be like that. The entire thing should probably be that way, to be honest. Just an entire set of boulevards so people don't park on it. Yeah. That seems like a good idea. That'll work. Let's do the rest of the zoning. Okay, this is looking pretty reasonable, if I do say so myself. So my thought here is that commercial zoning can be along these main roads, and I think that's a pretty decent way to do things. There is some residential zoning here. I'm actually kind of okay with that and kind of like the idea of that. I'm going to put some more just here as well. Just so that there are people that live here and do work here, so that people aren't necessarily always commuting to get over here and get to work. That's my hope, anyway, is that it'll work that way. I'll do the same along here as well, just so that there are... That's basically it. It's just, I want people to be living here. I don't want everyone to be commuting across the bridges, because that'll become an absolute nightmare. Something I'm also doing is I'm not zoning on these roads. So nothing will actually be getting built on these roads. This is all just going to be parks. It's going to be ridiculously high land value over here, and it's going to be amazing. So that's the plan, at least. We shall see whether or not the plan actually works out, but I'm fairly sure it will. Now let's just go ahead and zone all of this, like that. Then in here I'm thinking another set of offices, and then residential. Another couple of bits of residential there, just so that there's plenty of people actually living over on this side and on this bit of the island. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Now what we'll do is go ahead and just put the parks in. Now these are going to be really expensive, but totally worth it. So things like that. Can I get like 4x2 parks, 4x4 parking lot? That's a thing, right? Yeah, 4x4 parking lot. So parking lot, parking lot, parking lot, parking lot. Parking lot, parking lot, and then parks just the whole way along. It's going to look a little bit, it's going to look repetitive, but it should do the job. That's a simple car park. That's what I'm looking for. So how does that look? It looks weird without anything else there, but I'm kind of okay with that. So let's once again go ahead and put the park, then park, park. Then we need simple parking lot, isn't it? Yeah, simple car park. No, parking lot. That's the one. So there and there, and there and there, then there, and in there. Right, so that will create some serious land value. We'll not do the same on this side. We'll work that out eventually. This is fine for now. We are going to need some power for all of this. Now, fortunately, we aren't zoning on that side of the road, which means we can bring it from right here-ish. Come on. Somewhere like there. Does that actually link up? I don't think it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. You know what I'll do, actually? Oh, God, people are zoning. Stop zoning. That's not what I wanted. What I'll do is I'll put just something there. Just so that there's that link for the power lines to go into. So from there, the whole way across to here, across that, and over to here. Alright, so that links all of that up. They don't have they do have electricity, they don't have water. So water should be easy to do here, just along all of the roads like so, and then just down each one as well. Yeah. So something like that should absolutely do the job. So then down this one, and then this one, and then in there as well. Should be lovely. There we go. Right, so that's water plumbed in. Now we just need to get a connection to the mains in the city. There we go. And we'll do another one just in case. So to there and to there. Then we'll link those together for the hell of it. There we go. Alright, so speed things up and let's see what happens. These guys aren't going to have any services, but this area will develop fairly quickly, to be honest. Or at least it should. And at least it is. But, oh, I'm excited to see this. This could look interesting. Like, this is just the start of it. Don't get me wrong. This isn't what it's going to look like when it's done. This is literally just the beginning. I want to fill in all of this space as well. I do want it to curve around the edges of the island. This is just our central section. Honestly, the chances are this bridge will be got rid of and it'll be raised up so that there can be roads going under it. Probably the same with this one as well. In fact, I'm going to do that right now because I don't like how low they are. So get rid of the bridge from there and there. And then let me have a connection from here to there and raise it up. Something like that? No, that's kind of dumb looking. That is kind of dumb looking. So something like that. That goes like that and down. That's better looking. We can get under that, no problem. Okay. So then this one just needs to do the same. So get rid of the bridge from there and there. Then we come off of here. And we go not like that. Can I undo that, please? So we go from here. And we go up. Then we come across. Like that and down. So is that okay? That seems alright. We will just go ahead and downgrade that though. Actually no, we'll just upgrade the other one. Yeah, that seems alright. Bit of a tight angle there, but that's okay. That's fine as it is. That's fine as it is. Yeah, that seems good to me. Let's speed things up. Oh god, this area is actually developing pretty quickly. That's kind of nice. Also, we might get over 100,000 people in the city in this episode. That would also be really nice. I would not complain in the slightest, and it's developing so quickly. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, traffic lights. Off and off. And off. And off. This area might get a lot of traffic, actually. This might not be such a good idea. What I may do is see if I can sneak a little road down this way to get over there. Even if it is just a one-way highway thing, it might be a good idea. Now, this, on the other hand, actually has traffic lights right now. That needs to be changed. There we go. Okay, this is going well. This will look good eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, some residential going in there. What I will do is get straight in here with some bus lines. So we'll start here, and we'll go. No, we'll not start there. We'll start here, and we'll go up, and we're gonna have to go down each one like this. Yeah, this will be an interesting bus line. It's gonna be quite a looping bus line, to be honest. But at least it'll let people get about here quite easily. At least I think that's the case. And then, I guess, down the middle as well. And down to there. And to there. This should be good. I don't think I'd need to do one that goes the other way either. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Would we need one that goes the opposite way? Or can we just turn this one back and sort of do it that way? Because that might be an idea. And then bring this one down here to here to here. And then I think just bring it back, honestly. Oh god, there we go. So there's a bus line. I could do one that... yeah, we'll do one that goes the opposite way. To hell with it. So this one will go... well, it's difficult to do that, isn't it? So this one needs to go... it can't go the opposite way, can it? No, it's a series of one-way roads. It can't really go the opposite way. Or am I just not thinking this through? So that one comes up like that. Like, it sort of can, can't it? No, it can't really go the opposite way. Or am I just not... I don't know if I'm thinking it through or not. That'll do. We've got a series of buses there anyway. People parking on these roads. People also parking on those roads. I'm going to have to go ahead and just change those into the big 3-lane ones because I don't want people parking on them. At least not the ones that go through the middle of the city. So that'll keep traffic off of those roads. Down here is fine. And they are using the parking lots as well. And this is developing really quickly, which is nice to see. That is really nice to see. How's traffic doing down here? Not so bad. It's doing okay here. There's the buses going over, which is nice, I suppose. I do have a feeling this is going to turn into a very, very busy roundabout. But that'll be manageable. At some point, we'll create a junction over here that takes you over as well. But I like this. I absolutely do like this. How's this going? Pretty well. Why are there traffic lights there? Fix that. And there as well. Fix that. There we go. Let's get those buses on the go. Alright, this is kind of nice. I like it. The cars are parking where they're supposed to. They're not parking on the main roads. Lots of traffic trying to go that way already, which is also nice. It's really cool. I like this. I really like this. I'm happy it's worked. I'm actually just happy I can record the bloody game, to be perfectly honest with you, because I've just spent the last 2 or 3 days trying to get it to friggin' work. So, this is good. This is progress. There's no demand for anything. There probably won't be for a while, so I think while that's going on, what I'll do is go ahead and work out how we're going to do another area here, because obviously I want this to come down like that. So something like that, and then curve it back. So something like that. And I guess that works, doesn't it? Then do some smaller roads off of here. It's not going to look like a suburb, but so something like that. That's really ugly. I don't like that. But I don't think there's much I can do about it. So let me just go with a straight road off of there. So something like... turn on snapping. There we go. Something like that. And something like that. And then something similar off of there. And then similar off of there as well. So that'll just let me fill in those spaces. It doesn't need to look absolutely stunning, to be honest. Well, maybe it does. Hold on. Maybe it does. Well, this is fine. The other area, not so much. This is going to be residential. Yeah. We'll do residential here. Okay, the fact that they're not running parallel is really annoying me, so if I could just fix that, that'd be great. Doesn't seem like that's going to be possible, though. Let's just get it as parallel as we possibly can. That's pretty good. Yeah, that works. That main road might need to be fixed, but that's okay. That's fairly parallel. So that's going to be some residential zoning there. You know, something I'm actually going to do is this. Run a little one-way road off of there to there. Because that way people can go this way from their home, but if they want to... like, you can only go one way from that turn, basically. It might look a bit weird, but think of it this way. If you come out of your house here, you're not forced to only go one direction. You can go this way, but no one can come in this side of the place. They're not going to use that as a quick way to get here. At least that's the plan. We'll see if it works. So, I mean, that does look ugly, but there's not much I can do about it. People will eventually build there, I suppose. I may need to just let them build on this set of roads. In fact, I'm going to do that because I really don't like how the land is there, so I'm going to let them build along these roads. The way the land is just annoying me so much. Also going to have to go ahead and remove these power lines because they're sort of in the way for some of the zoning. So do that. We'll connect it up a different way anyway. Nothing's going to be built there, so bring this straight across like that. There we go. So that's now a redundant power line. So we can go ahead and completely get rid of that. Alright. So now this is freed up, and we can just come straight across and let them put some offices there so it doesn't look as abysmal. Also gonna put some... We'll put some commercial here. Because why not? There we go. That'll look alright. Put a little bit of commercial there too. Alright, so let's speed things up and see how this develops. I still want to bring a road along the bottom here at some point. Holy hell, that's a lot of traffic. Although it is flowing, which is nice. This not so much. This will need adjusted and seriously fixed, but we'll get to that. Oh boy. Oh boy. A lot of traffic. Maybe turn traffic lights off there and see what happens. No, let's leave those on, actually. There's going to be a lot of traffic here. There's not much I can do about that, to be honest. It's sort of going to be how this area works, I think. And, yeah, I don't think there's a lot I can do about that. No, probably not. There's probably not much I can do about that. I think this is just going to be a really densely packed zone, if I'm honest, until I find alternate ways for them to get in. But that's going to be kind of difficult with, well, not really. We'll expand this way eventually. Actually, there's something that I forgot to do, that I actually wanted to do in this episode, which was place the tax office. And you might be asking yourself, well, why are you placing the tax office? What's the point in that? Well, my friend, let me tell you what the point of the tax office is. The point of the tax office is that I will be able to... I'll put it there. The point of the tax office is that, in theory, what it will do is unlock the fusion power plant. At least that's what it's supposed to do. Whether or not it actually works, I don't know, because I have tried this before, and I have tried to get it working before. It just really doesn't like working, honestly. So there's the tax office. It should now have electricity. Let's bring some water along this way. Like that. Right, so the tax office is in place. It just hasn't unlocked the fusion power plant, which is kind of annoying, but expected. Also, 101,000 people. Or 100,001. 100,001 people. Well, there's more than that now, but there were a lot of people. There still is a lot of people. We did it. We got over 100,000 people in the city. That's kind of amazing. Also, oh, I need to construct the observatory now. Okay, where do I get the observatory? Where is it? That's the observatory. 1,000 abandoned buildings in the city. Okay. I mean, how do I do that? 1,000 abandoned buildings, really? Oh, wait, no, because that number went down. Really? How do I do that? Do I just up the taxes and really annoy them? Because it seems like that would be what you'd do. I mean, that seems to make sense to me. That seems like a logical thing, but I really don't want to do that, because I kind of like people being in my city, to be honest with you. So, maybe I'll avoid doing that for the meantime. Just for now, I don't think I'm too interested in the observatory. We'll get the fusion power plant eventually, but yeah, I think we'll avoid annoying them too much. Also, let's go ahead and just put in a 4x4 park next to these parking lots. Yes, it takes up a lot of space, but it also just increases the land value a little bit, which these guys kind of need. Over here is not doing so great, so we'll stick a park there, and we'll stick a park there. There we go. Alright, that should up the land value a little bit. No one moving down here, which kind of annoys me. No one at all. I guess we just don't have that much demand for space at the moment. Also, this is flowing well. This is also flowing well. It just seems this main road has a lot of problems. I'm really tempted to make that a one-way road. In fact, I'm going to do it. I'm going to flip that around and make it a one-way road that comes down the way. just because I can, really. So there we go. Those both go away, so now they have to go left and right. Okay, so we'll see what that does. It looks like it's probably going to force them onto those side roads, which is kind of the problem. But it might split them up a little bit. It might work, it might not. I feel like pushing people away from this central junction is a good idea. This is, yeah, this is actually working fine. Also, didn't I say I didn't want traffic lights in this middle section? So, let's get rid of all the traffic lights from that middle area. I know that's technically a really bad idea, but I just don't want them there. I'll keep them there, that's fine. But in this middle area, I do not want traffic lights anywhere. I do want them there. I absolutely want traffic lights there. Actually, no, I don't. I don't need them. I don't need them there. I don't want them there. I don't want them there. Or there. Or there. Or there. And I do want them there. Okay, so does that help traffic? A bit, actually. That does seem to have helped traffic a bit. It's filtering them out. They're going to the specific street that they need to go to without going to that central one. It has caused some traffic problems here, though. But that seems to be sort of filtering out. Some traffic problems here as people try to get into the city. This is basically just its own city, isn't it? Let's turn that off, because I don't think the traffic lights there are really helping. I think it's alright. It seems to be flowing pretty well. The buses are flowing about the place. Let's actually have a look at our stats on this. Pretty good. Probably going to want a metro system in here at some point. But we'll see. I think I'm quite happy with this, though. I do think I'm quite happy with this. We might need to find a better... Oh, God, that's a lot of people backing up there, actually. Oh, my God. Maybe turn that off and see what happens? No, let's turn those back on. Let's leave those on. Yeah, it's a lot of people coming that way, and a lot of people trying to get across that bridge as well. Huh. Maybe I should make an alternate way for this to work. Hold on a second. I was about to end the episode, but I feel like this is something I should address. So, let's do something a little bit crazy. Which may work. I'm not sure about this. But I'm thinking, if I did this. Alright, so we do that. And we curve this around here. And we then bring a straight road up like this. And curve onto there. So like that and like that. Alright, so that gives them a way to go there. Right? So now what I'm thinking, we come off the same place and go around like this and curve into there. Now you're probably thinking that looks a little bit nuts, and it is. It's not quite what I want, but I want to try this. Because it takes them away from that district and straight onto the highway. It does mean that you have to come straight down here and around this roundabout and off there, and this really complicated way to do it. And I will change that to be its own sort of system that works, and I'm noticing no one really using this road anyway. No one's really using that anyway, so let's... I mean, they are using it. It's people coming in here and can go straight to the left and around. But they could just use this one. There's not enough people using that to warrant me keeping it, so let's just change that up a little bit. Because I can make this a better turn-off anyway. So do that, bring it under, and connect. Alright, so that's... I mean, people are using it. Yeah, people are absolutely using it, so that seems to be somewhat effective. Unless they're going to use it as a way to take a hard right there, but they don't seem to be. Then all of those guys coming over can take that turn and go straight onto the highway. Yeah, because there's not that... Oh, boy. There are a lot of people using that, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it's causing some problems. That's something we're going to need to look at and address, I think. That's something I'm going to need to review. We'll use the word review, because that's going to bring a lot of traffic down this way. So I might need to find alternate ways of making this work, because this is also backing up like crazy as well, so Yeah, look at that. That's absolutely insane. Seems to be that no one wants to go this way, which I don't quite understand. I thought they would. I'll go ahead and just upgrade this, to be honest. Just because I feel like these roads are getting so much use that really they should be 6 lanes. Those top ones are fine being 2, but those ones should be 6. There we go. So that seems okay. There's a lot of people using these roads. This is having some serious problems. Yeah, that's not good. That traffic is just backing up the whole way there. Okay, maybe a roundabout wasn't such a good idea. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea. Let's just get rid of the roundabout, because I don't think it's helping. And let me just connect that up to there and connect that up to there. Turn off traffic lights and just let the traffic flow. And they can just flow there as well. So that should just let the traffic go, really. That seems to be alright. What I may do is turn this into a one-way road as well. That might be a good idea. So, yeah, I don't want traffic coming out this way. Flip that around. There we go. So that traffic can only go straight ahead or left, and nothing's going to come out that way. Some traffic might want to turn to the right there, but I doubt it. That seems to be fairly effective. It is letting the traffic flow, just not that quickly. I'm noticing. Not incredibly quickly. I would like it to flow a bit quicker, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah, that's causing all sorts of problems. Down here, not so much. But yeah, over here, absolutely. It's because they're all going into one lane as well, isn't it? They're all trying to use the same bloody lane. Also, that's not traffic lights, is it? It is. What the hell? There aren't other traffic lights on here, are there? No? No, that's fine. Okay, well that... yeah, it is letting them flow. Doesn't really seem to be any traffic problems in the rest of this area, which is kind of nice. I mean, it is backing up a bit there, and there's a hell of a lot of it going that way. Maybe this should be a one-way in, and then that could be the out. Let's give that a shot. Well, actually, no, because what I'm noticing as well is it doesn't seem to be... it seems to be a bit of a problem with traffic in this... what I'm noticing is traffic in this lane is taking that right turn, and traffic in this lane is predominantly going straight on. That seems to be part of the major problem here. So let me... I might turn... let's try turning that into a one-way for a second and see what happens. Other way. So that way, that way. That way, I guess... flip you to go that way, flip you to go that way, flip you to go that way. There we go. Alright, so... there we go. 6 lanes that can all go across. Is that gonna make it flow any quicker? I doubt it, honestly. I do doubt it. I feel like this should maybe be the off or the way out. Because, well, actually, it is letting a lot more traffic across. And that also needs to not be traffic lights. Oh, no, that actually has hugely helped. Interesting. I didn't think it would. It is also forcing all the traffic to then come this way, which is somewhat problematic. So maybe that should just be an off, to be honest. Maybe that should just be an off-ramp of some description. Yeah, maybe I should do things that way. Force traffic on from there and off from here. Yeah, that's backing up like crazy now. So let's give this a shot. Let's flip you around. So upgrade you to one way, go that way. Then you to one way and go that way. Then you and that way. Then you that way. You that way. You that way. And then we turn this to face the other direction. Okay, so this goes the whole way back to this roundabout. So there we go. That traffic's all going to need to turn around. So what exactly is that going to do then? Because that should, in theory, let that traffic all flow the various ways it wants to. That is, of course, in theory, but... Oh my god. That's a lot of traffic trying to get into one lane. Why are you all trying to get into one lane? Is it because that's the quicker way to... I suppose that is absolutely the quicker way to go, isn't it? Yeah, that's not good. That is absolutely not good. That's a lot of traffic trying to go one way. And then backing up here as well. Yeah, this is less than good. I'm willing to give this the benefit of the doubt, though, that a lot of this traffic might have originally been crossing the bridge to get into the district and has been forced to turn around, so it's backing things up because of the fact that they were forced to turn around. So, I feel that this might clear itself out, to be honest. I don't know that it will, but we'll find out next time, because this is going to take a little bit of work and a little bit of time. So, I suppose, with that in mind, folks, thank you very much for watching. This has been Cities Skylines. I'm really happy I was able to record this and get it to work, and I'm glad I can keep going with it, because I was really worried I wouldn't get to play this again because it was being so weird. But it is working, and there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.